welcome to Nerd Herderz. It's 2020. I'm Marissa, your favorite gamer girl and God girl. I was up all night playing games, croquet, and Bible word searches. Today we have Tony Zarrett at Tony Zarrett.
Hey, it's so great to be here. I'm so excited to do another season. I guess there's a little good news and a little bad news. I'll start with the bad news. Last season, of everyone on here, I probably had the most in-depth knowledge of gaming and, science fiction and fantasy film. Unfortunately, this year, though, I really have not had time to play any video games or see any films, so my knowledge level will be a little lower. But the good news is I'm a dad to a beautiful mixed breed doggy. His name is Bazooki. I've just had so many great memories, already, being a father to this guy. And unfortunately, like I said, I haven't really had time to bone up on my nerd culture, but I'm still excited to be doing the show.
I don't have a dog, but my sorority sister, Kelly, has a Bichon Fusé.
You're in a sorority?
Well, yes. I'm not in college, but they said that they'd let me in because I have the tightest pussy. And we have Bardia Salimi at Bardia Salimi 1.
What's up, guys? Happy 2020. I'm excited, man. Recently I've been cast in a little short film, and not just any short film, a student short film. It's the hottest thing right now. Let me just say, I've been working with this young guy. I can happily report the kids are all right. This guy knows his stuff, and, I'm excited.
I'll read the reviews when it comes out.
Okay.
We're going to talk about some things we're really excited for in 2020, and we're going to start with Ghostbusters Afterlife. I guess I will say that I don't really love the portrayal of Afterlife. It's very unchristian. I feel like the whole film is sort of devil worshipy. It was really offensive to me.
I tell you what was offensive to me was when they tried to make Ghostbusters with a female reboot. That's offensive to me as a man, because a Ghostbuster is supposed to be a man. It's unrealistic. A woman could not shoot a demon with a laser blaster. I was so mad. I didn't see it, but I would probably say good 30 to 40 entries on my blog about how mad I was. So now they're going back to the roots of a realistic Ghostbusters film where there's a boy busting ghosts with his laser blaster, and I couldn't be more excited to see this.
I think the all-female reboot of Paul Feig's Ghostbuster was the greatest movie of that year, and this is just a big old slap in the face to Paul Feig.
What's next? Asian Ghostbusters? It's Ghostbusters, okay? It's a portrayal of what it's like to bust ghosts. It's not some kind of, whatever fantasy world for the left. And so I think we're at least kind of going in the right direction. Yeah, and I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it.
I heard Asia isn't real. One that I'm excited for to sort of empower young women is the Barbie film, live action Barbie film. It's great to have that type of women on camera, and I sort of just mean blonde and beautiful.
I hate the whole idea of this movie. I think it's absolute filth, and it's disgusting, and I cannot even begin to believe what a film like this could do to the next generation of young women.
My neighbor's little girl, she's probably like 5 or 6, had a Barbie and Bazooki. He sees the doll, I don't know, he thought it was a boat or something, absolutely just chews the whole thing up and chases the daughter right onto my lawn. It was hilarious. She was bleeding a little bit from where he bit her. I mean, this guy, he's just, he's a handful. It's just nice to, to have such a special little guy in my life.
That's putting those dolls to good use as far as I'm concerned. There shouldn't be Barbie.
Godzilla versus Kong.
To me, what they really should have done is sort of added a third element. I had this great treatment I wrote up, Godzilla versus Kong versus Taz. So that's the Tasmanian devil. And you go, well, Tasmanian devil's not tall enough. Well, guess what? King Kong isn't tall enough. Godzilla is 500 feet. King Kong is 50 feet. Here's what we do. Let's just bring them both down, make them all 5 feet. We put them in a sort of UFC situation. Joe Rogan plays their friend, and it's kind of a road trip buddy film. And
Why the hell would Taz be in a Godzilla movie?
we make them all the same size. So that way it's realistic. You've got a realistic picture, you've got heart. We get Joe Rogan in it. I've actually been in contact with Mr. Rogan via email, and his manager, Mailer Damon, has been writing me back a lot. So I'm trying to get this off the ground because right now this Godzilla vs. Kong it's just unrealistic, and it's a box office bomb waiting to happen.
The last one was on an island or something. I hope it's on an island again because I've been really into boating. And a friend of a friend of a friend is friends with Stacey Dash. And I have these great boat shoes that I want to try.
Well, keep your shoes away from Bazooki because he will eat them whether or not they are on your feet. He's such a cute little guy. He will eat your shoes, and he will bite your feet. And I guess there's some kind of rabies. Have you guys heard of this? I guess he has it, so just keep those Tootsies away from this guy.
In 2020, we have some cool video games coming out. The one that I'm really excited for is an iPhone app. It's Bible Word Scramble 2. So much fun.
I don't see that on
Do you guys
here.
have a take on that?
Well, because it's not on the list.
Fine, let's talk about Gods and Monsters.
I have to say I have a biased opinion because I auditioned for the Gods and Monsters, and I'm going in there thinking I'm going to play one of these creatures. And I go in there, and they of course tell me, "Hey, excuse me, hey buddy, you're not actually here to play one of the monster voices." Apparently, in the video game, there is a guy driving a chariot that's sort of bussing people around, and I go, "Okay, fine." I start my read, and the guy tells me, "Excuse me. Can you do this a little bit differently? You know, maybe do a little bit of an accent." I'm like, "What are you talking about? What accent?" He goes, "Like, you know, something like a poo."
Star Trek Lower Deck is coming out in 2020. The deck is my favorite part of a boat. It's the top of the boat, and if I had to choose the side of the boat, definitely the top. Next is the left.
You know, so many of these Star Treks have been about, you know, the regular main crew. But it'd be so great to see, you know, the people behind the scenes, you know, the lower income people working, janitors or, you know.
I don't understand why, if you were living in a spaceship, why you would choose to be poor. Watchdogs Legion will come out in 2020. Actually, it's set in a post-Brexit London. I met a man, Wall Street man, who was very pro-Brexit, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Well, unfortunately, I will not be able to play Watchdogs Legion because I will be watching a dog for a legion of time. My dog, I have what's known as a doggy cam. You know, like right now, he looks unhappy. There's some sort of foam going at the mouth, so he probably needs some kind of emotional support.
If it has rabies, you take a dog to the vet. What are you talking about?
No. I don't want to deal with these vets because apparently with rabies there's like a vaccine, and I don't want my dog to become autistic.